Hi, I'm Linda from Barlates Body Blitz. Welcome to Tighten It, Abs and Inner Thighs. For today's workout, all you will need is an exercise mat, and I'm using a resistance loop. Mine's medium tension. If you don't have a loop, you can do this entire workout without, or add some ankle weights, or even if you have a Pilates band, just tie it into a loop. You just want enough tension to put it around your thighs or ankles and have a nice bit of resistance there to really burn out those inner thighs. We're going to get started without the loop, just using our abs and the mat. If you are in a cold climate, make sure that you warm up extra and come back when you're ready. Okay, so lying down on your mat, put your hands by your ears, and we're going to just keep our shoulder blades off the mat, drawing our belly button into our spine, making sure there's no gap there. Bring your legs up, and we're just going to switch our legs. So extending and bending in. Trying to get the leg really nice and straight. And if you can't do this really low to the mat, you can keep it up higher. So just go to your level of challenge. This is really working your lower abs, and we're trying to keep our shoulders up without pulling on our neck, and that's going to engage the upper abs. A few more like this, and then we're going to start adding a little crunch in as we extend the leg. 3, 2, 1, so we're going to crunch up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Go for 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to bring the crunch up as the other knee comes in, up and down. Blow out on the up. Just go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. So now we're just going to extend the arms overhead. Your legs are slightly parted. We're going to roll up, breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Your arms come first and your chin to chest, and roll up and then roll back down. Another one like this, all the way up, blowing out on the up and back down. We're going to start picking up one knee, so all the way up, pick up one knee, and then back down. In through the nose, out through the mouth, other knee, and back down. Now we're going to extend our legs slightly, and back down, and the back leg, and back down. And if you can, a little bit higher, reaching in line with your fingertips. And back leg, and back down. And now we're going to bend our legs, but both legs up, and back down. Another one of those, and back down. If you can't do that, stick with the single legs, a little bit straighter. Not fully straight, but a little bit. One more of those. And then I want a full teaser all the way up, and back down. Another one like that. And now we're going to alternate between the half ones. So half, don't worry if you wobble, and full. Again, half. Hold it for that split second and roll down carefully, and full. And again, half, all the way down, and full. 2 more sets, half, hold your tummy in, and full. This is the last set, half, and full. Awesome job. Stay seated. We're going to C-curve back, so deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth, and curving it back. So you're hollowing out, your chest is coming forward, and we're going to bring our front leg up, and we're going to bring our arms down to the side. And as we come down with our arms, we're just going to pulse that leg in slightly. So we're really twisting through that waist and bringing the leg up, knee is up to the ceiling, and we're just coming down with those fingertips. Tiny crunches, blowing out every time that leg comes up and the arms come down. A few more like this. Squeeze, squeeze. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you can't do that with an extended leg, then just keep it bent. We're going to go to the back, breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth, C curve back, extend the back leg, arms are down, and leg comes in, squeeze it, squeeze it. So really twist, fingertips are down towards the floor. So this is your option, bent leg, and the higher you sit up, the easier this is. So if you want to stay up here, or if you want to go down low, it's a little bit harder. A few more like this. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming in, breathe in. And we're going to switch that up now. Coming back, we're going to bring our arms down and walk our legs. But I want just your toe tapping so that you're not resting any weight on that. And you're twisting side to side. A few more like this, then we're going to keep our legs straight. Do you think we can do that? Go 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straight legs. Just the arms. Now if you can't do that, then keep them bent like this. But if you can, a few more. Really twist. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. Coming up, releasing that. We're going to come back down to the mat and we're going to put our legs up in that tabletop position and we're going to reach for our ankles. So put your fingers by your calves. Deep breath in and down and so you're reaching towards your ankles. You're not going to be able to get quite there. So don't put your knees in like this in order to reach your ankles. I want your knees in line with your hips. And you're squeezing up. Look up at the ceiling. Squeeze. If you need one hand behind your head, that's fine. 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're doing the same thing. Extend, extend, changing sides. Extend, extend. Bring those shoulder blades up. Again, one hand behind. Extend, extend, extend. If you can't do this, then stick with the previous exercise. Extend, extend. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to try and extend both legs. So deep breath in, out through the mouth, and in and so you're actually coming up and forward as your legs extend. Try not to rock though, try to use your abs. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. Just stay down for a second, release your spine. Deep breaths here. Okay, we're going to do a little bit more of a roll-up exercise. This time I want your hands by your hips on the side to stabilize, and we're going to roll our legs over, touch down, and then slowly come up. So we're going to use momentum, touch down, and then slowly come up into a teaser, okay? Keep your legs bent if you can't do this. So touch your toes, articulate your spine, and come into a teaser. Bent legs if you want. Again, over, slowly down. Try not to use momentum. You're going to want to swing your legs over and use momentum here, like go like this, which will probably make you fall. Don't do it. I want slow and controlled, articulate, no momentum, then slowly come up. Okay, it's so much harder slow. So again, over, across, then slowly up. Bend those legs if you need to. A few more like this. Over. You can separate your legs slightly if it helps you in like a V shape. 3 more. Over. And up. Again. over, and up, and one more like that. And up, hold it here. Just gonna hold it here for a second. Front, back, front, back, front, back. Hold your tummy in. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you're done with your abs. Okay, time to use that loop. So what I want you to do is put it around your feet. And so you're going to have to focus to keep your feet far enough apart in order to feel the tension here, okay? So we're going to start just straight on, and we're going to bring our feet out wide, so there's a good amount of tension on there, and then we're going to come in with the knees, down with the toes. In with the knees, down with the toes. In and down. In and down. Now if you want to work your abs here, at the same time, you can perhaps put your arms in front, or even just rest them very lightly without using them. So that way you have to use your core to stay up in that position. But it's up to you. If you've had enough of abs, then just lean back onto those arms very lightly and in with the knees, down. So as I'm coming down with the toes, I'm turning my knees out. And I'm really squeezing in as if I've got a ball there, and I'm trying to push those knees together with isometric tension. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest for a second. Now we're going to hold this leg up, and we're going to do the same thing, but this leg is going to be anchored, and it's going to be in and tap down. In and tap down, in and tap down, in and tap down. I'm trying to use my inner and a bit of outer thigh here, and just holding this leg here in isometric tension is using so many muscle fibers. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now I want you to extend the leg, but I want you to actually lie down, extend this leg, and come down and in with an extended leg. So you can lie all the way down, down and in, down and in. So you need to fight to open that knee out and feel the inner thigh by really squeezing there. You can flex or point the top leg. It's going to be hard. I know that that leg is getting a lot of work just by stabilizing. And in. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Now bring it up to above your knees, and we're going to do our feet slightly closer this time, and we're actually going to open our hips and bring it in. Open our hips, bring it in. Open our hips, bring it in. So try to squeeze on the in. Squeeze in and up. In and up. Outer and inner thigh, all in one go. In and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now stay up and walk your feet out to the edges of the mat, and same thing. We're coming down and in. Down and in. So now you've got a greater distance to cover as you squeeze those inner thighs in, and that should feel like more of a burn in there, right? In. In. Squeeze it. Squeeze it. All the way in. Squeeze your glutes as well. May as well bonus glute work. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job, just rolling it up. We're going to do the other side now. So put that loop back around And we're going to do that same thing where we're going to bring our knees up, toes down. Knees in, toes down. So really open here. Bring your knees down as close to the mat as you can. Kiss those knees together at the top and then open wide. Open wide. You really need to focus on turning out here as much as you possibly can. Out. Get your knees to 45-degree angles at least. And remember, you can use your abs here by staying up taller, not putting as much weight on, or even keeping your arms up. Out. Out. A few more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to keep this leg static and come down and in with just the front leg. Out and in. So you need to fight to stabilize that supporting leg and just bring this outer thigh to the mat and your foot down and still opening that knee up as much as possible. Tummies are in, shoulders are relaxed, don't hunch. Come on. 6, 5. Your knees touch each time. 3, 2, 1. Now you can lie down and we're going to fully extend the back leg and we're going to come down and in. Down and in. So obviously it's not going to come down as far this time, but I still want you to focus on opening, opening and in, opening and in, all the way. If you want to engage your upper abs, just keep your shoulders up, in and in. Flex the top leg if you want, if that helps you to keep your loop on, and in. Come on, a few more. We're going to do some more conventional inner thigh work in a minute, but this is different and it's using more muscle groups. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. Okay, rolling up again. I'm going to switch sides, so make sure you're switching sides, otherwise you're going to work the same leg more than once. So now put the loop up in the middle of your thigh and we're actually going to anchor that with our hand, okay? So starting off, just anchoring it with the top hand and just doing some traditional inner thigh raises, up and up. So you can pull on that loop as much as you want to create extra resistance. And then bring that leg up, the back leg is just bent, and you just bring it as high as you can. Your toe is kind of on an angle, it's not directly in line, and you're making sure your hip and your shoulder is out, so you're not hunching like this, and your hips are kind of stacked but slightly open to the ceiling. A few more like this, and then we're going to get a bit harder. Up. Turn your heel up towards the ceiling, your knee down towards the mat. That is going to help get a little bit more work in there. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, if you can, I want you to try and anchor with this bottom hand instead. So loop that around your fingers and hold that tight. And what we're going to do is bring this leg up. You can hold on if you want, but if you don't need to, then just bring it up. And I want you to continue those raises. Up, up. If you want to tap your feet together each time, that's really a good way of seeing that you're getting up high. But I don't want you to move this leg down in order to tap them, okay? I want you to bring your bottom leg up, up. This is working your core as well. So lots of additional bonus work in other muscle groups. A few more like this. Up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now I want you to straighten this leg completely. You can hold it if you like, and we're going to come all the way up. If you want your hand at the back to help you stabilize, then you can do that. All the way up. Blow out on the up. Hold your tummy in. Up, up, up. Squeeze it up. So if you're not feeling this enough, this is the time you can put on some ankle weights. Up, up. Come on. So much going on here, so much stability happening in lots of supporting muscle groups and muscle fibers. So just work it. Make sure you've got that anchored really well at the bottom. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to bend out, come up, in and out, up and down, in and out, up and down, in and out, up and down. So I want you to try and really get the leg up and sweep it. In and out, up and down. In and out, up and down. Sweep that leg, up and down. In and out, up and down. Go for 6, and up. 5, and up. 4, and up. 3, up. 2, and 1. Awesome job. Okay, we're going to do that to the other side. So starting off with that band kind of halfway up your thigh, and you're just anchoring with the top arm. Try to align your shoulders over that elbow. Your tummy's in. Your hips are going to be slightly open. Back leg is bent. And we're just going to start off with those inner thigh raises. Up and up. Up and up. So my leg is turned out. My heel is coming up towards the ceiling. My knee is pointing down. And I'm trying to get the leg up high. Okay, so you're on an angle there with your toe towards the corner of the mat, but you're really trying to get that leg at least in line with the knee of the other foot or other leg. My foot is up on the toe at the back, but it doesn't have to be. And if you find that you feel this more with your leg in front, go for it. You can personalize this workout. Up, up. A few more like this. Tummies are in. Really make sure you're not slouching. I want you to keep good form. Breathe out on the up. Squeezing, squeezing. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to keep our other leg up, and we're going to come up and up. Up and up. Now you can either keep your hand here, or if you find it more comfortable even for this one, to switch and bring it further up your thigh and hold with this other hand, you can do that too. But this is okay for me at the moment for anchoring. Your arms are getting work here as well because you are trying to hold that loop in place. So remember, don't bring the top leg down, only bring the bottom leg up. Tap each time if you can, but if you can't, then just come to your level, even if you're just doing this. And even if you can't have this leg up, just continue on with these ones. Just do something, please. Don't give up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to put that further, and we're going to hold it with the other hand. We're going to extend this leg, if you want this hand towards the back, and up, up, up. So the band may start to curl. That's perfectly normal. As long as it's not hurting you, don't worry too much about it. Just try and hold it in place as much as possible and focus on the inner thighs here. blowing out on the up, up. Again, if you can't do this option, stick with the previous one. Even if you need to bend your leg and go like this, just do something to keep going. We're nearly done with this. Up, up, 8, 7, 6. Can you tap each time? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now remember, bend, extend, up and down. Bend, extend, up and down. I want your leg off the mat. Don't rest your leg down. It's up and out, up and down. Really straighten behind the knee. I want that super straight, up and down. As if you've got a stick behind your knee. Okay, that's how straight I want that. In and out, up and down. A few more. Up and down. In and out, up and down. Try and make it graceful. Hold your tummy in. Up and down. 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. And just because we can, we're going to put that band just above our knees again. Lie down, turn your knees out and start switching. Just keep your hands behind your head. Switch, 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 switch. Fast switches, switch. I know the leg that we just worked is going to burn more. Sorry about that. Sorry, not sorry. Next time start with the other side and then it'll be evens. Keep switching. Keep switching. Come on. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And now it's wide and in, wide and in, wide and in, wide and in. Don't worry about the band. If you want to hold it with one hand so it doesn't curl up, you can do that. Just push away on that and it will help it to stay in place. And in, wide and in. 8, 7, wider. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job, you're done. That's it. Take off your loop and we're going to bring that leg in. Stretch your hamstring. Ah, that feels good. And now you can put your hand on the heel and open it out to the side and just bring that down and you should feel that on the inner thigh. Deep breaths. And because we did a little bit of glute bridge, we're going to bring that into a figure 4. And you can even push away on that knee. That feels really nice. And then just help yourself up. And we're going to bring one leg in and the same leg we just stretched out and just come forward. Lengthening that and then come over. And then if you can, come up. And then just switch that up. So other leg out. Come down. Come over. Stretching your side body at the same time. And then hold on to that. Come up. You can hold on the inside there. And we're just going to lie back down and do that same hamstring stretch. Just pull that towards you gently. Then grab your heel and open that out to the side. Just bring it to your point of stretch. And then bring that in and figure 4, lightly press away on the knee. And then we're just going to turn over onto our tummies, hands underneath your shoulders, breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth, and coming up, stretching the front of the thigh, front of the abs. And come down again, one more deep breath. And roll up again, blow all the air out. And then coming back into child's pose, armpits to the mat, walk to the front and pull away, walk to the back and pull away, and then just finally sit cross-legged, over, forward, sweep across, and over. And that is it. Thanks so much for joining me for Tighten It, Abs and Inner Thighs. I hope you felt the burn, and I'll see you at the next segment.